part of the I Did Not Make These Rankings podcast network. That is Masturbators, The Sipless, and Eating After Movies, Crushgasm, Men Are the Prize, and Love is Black. Please check out all of our podcasts for different podcast needs. And Masturbators is always done in front of a live social media audience. We're a mature podcast that talk about mature things. It's not kid friendly, but if you want to listen with your kids, that's on you. We warned you. Have a good day. Hello. Welcome to Master Business Presents One-on-One. My name is DeAndre Robinson, and I'm here with Kendra. How are you doing? How are you, Kendra?
I'm good. How are you?
Again, I'm sleepy.
I have to reiterate the question.
Kendra, talk about your podcast, where to find it. Shameless plugs.
All right. You can find Crushgasm at crushgasmpodcast.com. And if you just follow that on Twitter, you can find my new show with my husband, Food Show Fanatics, and we're reviewing Spring Baking Championship right now. It's pretty fun to, record the things we just say on the couch anyway.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not a reality TV show person. However, though, reality competition person. Howard, though, Amanda, the good friend we are from Sipless, she is from Sipless. She made me do top 104 reality TV shows. So I have that and a lot of cooking shows. Gordon Ramsay is in everything. Like God, he's living everything.
Yeah, I can't wait to do like a Hell's Kitchen or like MasterChef. I love Hell's Kitchen, and they had some off seasons, but the guy that walks up to him in one of the earlier seasons and is like, "I ain't no bitch," like that's one of the best like scenes, scripted or not. It's so funny.
My thing is like, there's not, at least the thing I've seen. There's not anybody whooping his ass. Like I really want somebody to at least swing. Like I
feel like security is tight on Hell's Kitchen set because he is. I mean, it's been in the earlier seasons.
He has boss. He has boss. Like he really has amazing boss. Because again, I don't know if you can yell at me. That's one reason why I didn't go to the army or armed forces. I respect what they do. 1,000%. Don't yell at me or push me because I'm going to yell back. It's what it is.
I'll cry. I'm like.
All right, Howard, though, you are here to do the top 104 HBO shows of all time. This ranking is literally from Rotten Tomatoes and how my friend Casey says, fuck Rotten Tomatoes. However, though, this ranking is from Rotten Tomatoes. How it goes is the highest seed will always play low seed. There will be a bye in the fourth, and the quarterfinals. There will be a third place game. And if there's a matchup that Kendra doesn't know about or don't care, she's allowed to give it to me. However, though, you gotta live with that consequence because you never know who will play who. All right.
Alrighty.
All right, Kendra, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do a play-in. Little Britain USA 2008 or Coastal Elites 2020.
Again, didn't know what these were, but Little Britain has Matt Lucas, the roommate from Bridesmaids. So I was like, I gotta go Little Britain for that bald guy who's basically just Rebel Wilson as a boy.
All right, and play in, and feel free to help me out with these names if I fuck them up. The Nevers 2021. I hear that somebody said they're both garbage. The Nevers 2021 or Arliss 1996.
I don't really like sci-fi, so it's not the Nevers. I have to go with the Arliss.
Arliss
Sandra Oh, who knew she had a show before Grey's Anatomy?
No, did not. All right, let's get into the bracket. Now, before I do the next bracket, all right, I will make sure everybody understand this. I did not make these rankings. So if you see somebody's too low, all right, I didn't do it. Okay. All right. So,
my husband has a real big problem with one of these rankings.
Number one, the Larry Sanders Show, 1992, or number 100, Entourage, 2004.
As Michael Scott would say, Entourage. Hug it out, bitch. I think that's what they said.
I guess.
Oh, poor Sandra. Oh, cool.
That's a little like Picasso on the Picasso painting. All right.
Oh, there's
Uh,
this older Asian lady that goes to Backstreet Boys shows that looks like Sandra Oh. Like she's like in her 40s or 50s, and we're like, she's hardcore. Good for her.
okay. Number two, a Black Lady Sketch Show, 2019, or number 99, The Vow, 1998. No, sorry, 2020. Sorry.
I think my friends keep telling me to watch a Black Lady sketch show. I think it's just because I'm black. So I'll go with that. I've seen one of the sketches, so it's good. Never heard of the vow.
If and when you do, don't compare it to SNL. Just have an open mind and just have fun with it. Okay, that's how everybody do. To everybody, don't compare it until you have to. So just go open mind with it. Okay.
Well, it's number two. Somebody they really like
Yeah.
it.
Number three, Los Espookies, 2019 versus number 98, True Blood, 1998.
I don't fuck with those vampires. I gotta go. Los spookies.
All right. So, a Black Lady sketch show will play Little Britain. Los Spookies will play Arliss in the next round. I'm not gonna lie, True Blood went very, very far, and we'll get to that soon. But I think God is Truth is the best show on HBO. Yeah, I said it. I say it, and I say it again. All right,
Get out of
I say
here,
it, and I say
Suki
it. Number four, How to with John Wilson, 2020. Or number 96, 97, Sex in the City, 1998.
Well, definitely Sex in the City is a bigger impact for HBO, but I love How To with John Wilson. If you haven't watched it, it's amazing. The season he did with COVID, it's so beautiful. And Nathan Fielder produced it, and that's my little weirdo boyfriend. So
Well, How to with John Wilson will play Entourage in the next round. And you got some people saying, how you vote against True Blood, question mark, question mark. And True Blood vamps better than Twilight vamps all day long.
the best vampires are the originals, so boo to both those groups.
One another person said, I can't respect anything you say now.
I don't respect you either.
Damn,
Nice.
clap back. You do like this. All right. Number five, Somebody Somewhere, 2022 versus number 96, The Baby, 2022.
I am really glad Somebody Somewhere is ranked this high. I didn't think anybody else was watching this show. It is probably one of my favorite shows right now, that one.
Number six, The Lady in the Dale, 2021 versus number 95, Ballers, 2015.
Ballers, baby. I'm always wondering like how much material goes into making the Rock's tight shirts on that show.
Ballers will play Somebody Somewhere in the next round. Number seven, The Definite Ones, 2027. Defiant Ones, 2017 versus number 94, The Comeback, 2005.
I love Lisa Kudrow, but I feel like this is a show that didn't Joey do this show too? I don't know. I'm gonna let you pick. Because I don't care about this one.
Okay. I'm gonna go with The Defiant Ones. Just a coin toss. I haven't seen any of these, so that's what it is. Plus, I need to say Defiant more, so I won't miss it. Also, this is how you know we get. This is how you know we're big time right now. Once we start getting spam, all right, when you laugh, this is how you big time. Okay, so there you go.
Everything's in my hands.
Number 8, Random Acts of Flyness, 2018 versus number 93, Tiger, 2021.
Random acts of flyness. I don't need more Tiger Woods in my life, but
yeah, I'm good with Tiger Woods stuff as well. Number 9, Painting with John, 2021 versus number 92, I Know This Much Is True, 2020.
Again, never heard of any of these. And this John guy is not Bob Ross, so I'm gonna go with the I Know This Much Is True.
And I Know This Much Is True. We'll play the Defiant Ones in the next round. Number 10, Barry, 2018 versus number 91, Vinyl, 2016.
Barry.
So, yeah, I should already had this queued up for you already, but I know how much you love that show.
So good. My anxiety attack every week. Yes.
Number 11, I May Destroy You 2020. Verse number 90, The Undoing 2020.
I never got around to I May Destroy You, but I love the creator of that show. If you haven't
Mhm.
seen her other show, Chewing Gum, which is like a really
Chewing
weird
Gum is
comedy,
amazing.
so good. So I'm gonna go with that just because I love chewing gum so much.
Chewing Gum is amazing. Underrated. Number 12, High Maintenance 2016. Verse number 89, Avenue 5 2020.
I like the premise of High Maintenance. It's about weed, New York City, but Hugh Laurie is in Avenue 5, and I gotta stay true to my old man. So, even though it has Josh Gad, but yeah.
Well, Avenue 5 will play Random Acts of Finest in the next round. Number 13, Betty 2020. Verse number 88, Divorce 2016.
I actually remember Divorce. I like Thomas Hayden Church, but this Betty show sounds right up my alley. A teen comedy. I'm gonna go with that, and I'm gonna watch it. Hopefully, it's streaming still.
Everything on here should be streaming on HBO Max. Number 14, Insecure 2016. Verse number 87, True Detective 2014.
Insecure.
There you go. There you go. Insecure is so underrated.
So
Underrated. So it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Number 15, Treen 2010. Verse
Mm-hmm.
number 86, the third day 2020.
Dreams about like life after Katrina. The third day's got Jude Law. I'm gonna go third day.
And the third day we'll play Barry in the next round.
Mm.
Bye Barry. Bye third day.
Yeah.
Number 16, My Brilliant Friend 2018. Verse number 85, Bored to Death 2009.
I gotta go Ted Danson. Bored to death.
Ted Danson is underrated sitcom genius, basically. However, Bored to Death will play I May Destroy You in the next round. Number 17, Band of Brothers 2001. Versus number 84, The Gilded Age. Ages 2022.
I hate historical dramas and war, anything with war. So I was like, I can't pick. So go ahead. What do you think?
I'm gonna go with The Good Ages. I know it's probably blasphemy on the highest forms for people, but I'm going because again, Band of Brothers was. I do like Band of Brothers. I just, I'm gonna go with Gilded Ages. That's what I'm gonna say. And Gilded Ages will play Betty in the next round. Number 18, Sally Forever, and Sally Forever, 2018. Versus number 83, Perry Mason, 2020.
Perry Mason.
I hear that this one is not nowhere near anything better than the original. So
Probably wasn't, but
yeah.
Sally Forever only had one season, so nobody liked that one.
All right. Well, Perry Mason will play Insecure in the next round. Number 19, The Last of Us 2023. Versus number 82, The Young Pope 2016.
The Last of Us.
That's my next show I'm watching all the way through. I hear it's so good, but I didn't want to watch it until it finished.
Did you play the game?
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, it's nice. My husband did too, so he loved it, and I didn't play the game, but I still loved it. There's some episodes that are obvious. There's like 2 that are superb, but and then it's kind of in the middle, gets a little slow, but it's good all the way.
Someone asked how many times they're going to reboot Perry Mason.
Too many.
They're going to keep rebooting because what people love it. Yeah, that's what it is. All right. Number 20, Watchmen 2019. Versus number 81, Big Love 2006.
I couldn't get through Watchmen. I tried. I'm gonna go Big Love.
Big Love is about polyamories, and
it had a really good cast. I remember like when it was around, it did really well.
Oh, I don't mind it. I mean, I wouldn't watch it my damn self because I'm a nerd. But Big Love is not bad, so I'm not mad at it. It goes on. However, though, Big Love will play The Last of Us in the next round. Number 21, I'll Be Going in the Dark 2020. Versus number 80, Westworld 2016.
Westworld, and fuck HBO for not giving me a final season. Ugh. So good. Yes, it dipped in season 2 and 3, but 1 and 4 were great. Yeah, Watchmen was just so like I don't know. I guess maybe I had to read the comics. It was just too much.
So I love Watchmen. Me personally, I love the movie. Movie's better than the show. I will say that the movie was fucking fantastic. But I personally love that kind of stuff. So yeah. Number 22, Mirror of Eastwood, 2021. Version number 79, 6 Feet Under, 2001.
6 Feet Under. Yes, Dexter.
Yeah, Dexter. Why I say that?
Go with anything with Dexter.
Number 23, Chernobyl, 2019. Version number 78, Tales from the Crypt, 1989.
Even though it scared me, Tales from the Crypt.
So I love Tales from the Crypt. I did, and
It
they
freaked
had
me out.
for like 2 seasons or a season and a half. They had this TV show, this game show for kids, where you can get to go into Crypt Keeper's mansion and try to make it out. Like it was, I wanted to do that show so bad. I forgot what I could keep going what it's called, but I wanted to do that shit so bad.
So it's like spooky. Well, it's Legends of the Hidden Temple is spooky. I mean, they had those grown men jumping out at you, but it sounds like
I'm sorry. Listen, for all my life, I wanted to be a Legend of the Temple, the young one and the adult one as well. However, I know who I am. So once you jump out, I'm going to swing. Like so somebody get knocked the fuck out.
like I was a big kid too, so like I'm gonna hurt you.
Yeah, right. Fight versus flight. Let's do this. All right, number 25, number 24, Irma Vep, 2022. Number 77, John Adams, 2008.
John Adams, Paul Giamatti. He cool.
Number 25, The Rehearsal, 2022. Number 76, Luck, 2011.
Nathan Fielder, The Rehearsal. Boyfriend got 2 shows here.
And The Rehearsal will play Westworld in the next round.
Boyfriend ain't going far, but
number 26, The Tracy Ullman Show, 2016. Version number 75, Alien vs. Faro, 2021.
Tracy.
And thank you, CJ, for letting me know what it was. Yes.
Was it on HBO?
I don't know. No, it wasn't HBO because we was poor, so we didn't have HBO at the time. But it was. I think it was like maybe on Fox or UPN, something like that. But yeah, that's what it is. Tracy Ullman Show will play 6 Feet Under the next round. Number 27, The Crime of the Century, 2021. Number 74, The Righteous Gemstones, 2019.
The Righteous Gemstones. That's the best HBO has right now. It's so funny. Other than Barry is supposed to be a comedy, but that's not funny. This is legitimately funny.
Yeah, I feel like if you don't pick The Righteous Gemstones in the first round, Amanda will hurt you.
It's so good.
Number 28, Succession, 2018, which is literally come out with his last season, I think, this year, actually. Or number 73, CB Strike, 2017.
I gotta go with the popular vote here with Succession. And it has my boyfriend from what's that? Ferris Bueller, Cameron. So
Section will play Tales from the Crypt in the next round. All right, number 29, Silicon Valley, 2014. Verse number 72, Vice Principals, 2016.
Silicon Valley. That's like Big Bang on cable. It's so good. And it's stressful. That little nerdy guy, the main guy, oh my God, he stressed me out with his decisions. I love it. And I love Martin Starr.
2 things. One, Silicon Valley will play John Adams in the next round. And number 2, Vice Principals is a better show. It is what it is. Vice Principals is fucking hilarious. It should got more seasons. They got 2 or 3 seasons. Vice Principals was hilarious. I think Vice Principals
forever.
I think Vice Principals, and so does Rotten Tomatoes, but that doesn't help my case. But I think Righteous Gemstones was worse than Vice Principals. Just me, just saying. There you go. All right, number 30, The Wire, 2002. Number 71, Scenes from a Marriage, 2021.
This was the one my husband thought should be number 1, The Wire.
Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes did not rank this high at all. However, though, let's see what you want to choose, you or your husband, because The Wire will play The Righteous Gemstones for the next round.
I don't like The Wire, just chose it. I thought it was boring. I did like Omar though. He's a great character, but the show as a whole was just boring to me. But he was a good character.
Yeah, I was told not to invoke Rotten Tomatoes, and I shouldn't, but it did not help my case at all. I'm not gonna lie, it did not. Listen, just watch Vice Principals and then watch Gemstones, because Dan McBride, I think, was funnier in Vice Principals. Just me personally. Number 31, Flight of the Conchords, 2007. Versus number 70, Animals, 2016.
I'm gonna go Animals.
Okay. All right. Number 32, Veep, 2012. Versus number 69, The Investigation, 2020.
Veep. Because again, that woman was the only good thing about Seinfeld, and every other show she's been amazing in. This isn't one of them, but I'll give it to her.
Well,
It's fine.
Veep will play Animals in the next round. And Harvey said The Wire is the best thing HBO ever did. Number 33, The Deuce, 2017, versus number 68, The Dark Materials, 2019.
I don't like no fantasy stuff, really. I'm gonna go The Deuce.
The Deuce. Number 34, We Own This City, 2022, versus number 67, Exterminate All the Brutes, 2021.
I don't know how this got to 34. I've never heard of it. I'm gonna go Exterminate All the Brutes. I like a good documentary.
So
Thank you.
Exterminate All the Brutes will play The Deuce in the next round. CJ says that Omar is the best thing about The Wire, and The Deuce was a good thing. And The Deuce was amazing. All right. Let's see how much of a nerd you are. Number 35, House of the Dragon, 2022. Versus number 66, Winning Time, The Rise of the Lakers Dynasty, 2022.
Fuck them dragons. I'm gonna go The Rise of the Lakers. Dragons. That show is boring. It's so boring.
Oh my goodness. All right. Okay. I'm not saying anything. Number 36, Curb Your Enthusiasm, 2000. Versus number 65, Generation Kill, 2008.
I don't want to vote for the Seinfeld guy, but I don't like things about war, so I gotta go Curb.
And Curb Your Enthusiasm will play Winning Time in the next round. So I'm not a big fan of like Curb Your Enthusiasm. Like I always said, there's only that one episode when he took Viagra to have sex with that girl, which was fucking hilarious. Besides that, that's not it. But however, though, Kirby Doosan went very far for me, and just because of the matchups, it wasn't. It shouldn't. It should have. It just went far for me because of matchups. Number 37, Boardwalk Empire, 2010. Versus number 64, Industry, 2020.
Boardwalk Empire.
Boardwalk Empire was amazing. It really was. I mean, I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. I held off watching that for a long time. Then I started. I was like, "Oh, this shit is fucking great." Number 38, The Sopranos, 1999. Versus number 63, Rome, 2005.
I think Rome showed penis. Well, if I'm correct, but I'm gonna go with The Sopranos. I think Rome got a little feisty.
That was hilarious. Number 39, Sharp Objects, 2018. Versus number 62, Enlighten, 2011.
I've heard of Sharp Objects, but when I was looking up what these were, Enlighten sounds just right up my alley. This woman has a nervous breakdown. It's like Drop Dead Fred in that regard. I'm going to go Enlighten.
And Enlighten will play Boardwalk Empire in the next round. Number 40, Deadwood, 2004. Versus number 61, Getting It On, 2013.
Looking this up, I'm really upset. I've never heard of Getting On, but it has like an amazing cast, and I'm gonna go watch it if I can because it's Laurie Metcalf. So I'm gonna go with that.
Okay. I think Deadwood is a western anyway, and I don't like Deadwoods. I don't like westerns anyway, so it is cool. I'm cool with it. Getting on, we'll play The Sopranos in the next round. Number 41, Gentleman Jack, 2019. Versus number 60, Room 104, 2017.
I'm gonna go spooky. Room 104.
I feel like any movie or show that has room before the number will be a scary movie.
And especially room. Just room.
Just room. Number 42, Oz, 1997. Versus number 59, Extras, 2005.
Oz.
I tell everyone that asked me about Oz, listen, Oz is a one-time show you should go through. And never
One
watch
time.
it. It's a hard watch. It's a fucking fantastic show. Hard watch all the way through. Oz will play Room 104 in the next. Number 43, The Ali G Show, 2000. Versus number 58, Lovecraft Country, 2020.
Lovecraft Country.
Thank
I'm
you.
glad it didn't get a second season now because our, you know, boy got a little trouble and we had a little death. It couldn't even happen, but should have got a second season. So good. So good.
Number 44, The White Lotus, 2021. Versus number 57, Euphoria, 2019.
The White Lotus is so boring. Euphoria. Give me those sparkled up teens on drugs. So good.
That Zendaya is amazing in that movie.
Like you, oh my god. Like, yeah, of course she's winning. So she's the best actor on the show. So
Number
it's tough to
45.
have them.
Oh, okay, cool. Number 45, The Leftovers, 2014. Versus number 56, McMillions, 2020.
McMillions. Even though it broke my heart, I'm never gonna win the McDonald's Monopoly game. What the fuck?
I tried like 3 times in a row, and then fuck that game now.
The amount of times you get Park Place and you're like, oh, I'm gonna get Boardwalk. I'm gonna get it. You're never gonna get it.
Number 46, Eastbound and Down, 2009. Written from 55, Years and Years, 2019.
Eastbound.
I guess you're a big Beanie McBride fan, huh?
No, actually, he bothered me for so long until the one movie where it's the end of the world.
Oh,
This is the end.
You see him? Eastbound and Down will play Lovecraft Country in the next round. So I mean, there you go. Number 47, The Pacific, 2010. Version 54, Big Little Lies, 2017.
It's like all these white women are like war. I'll go with the white women. Big Little Lies. I don't like war stuff.
Peace be with you. Number 48, In Treatment, 2008. Or number 53, Game of Thrones, 2011.
Fuck them dragons. I'm gonna go In Treatment.
Damn. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. All right. Well, In Treatment will play Euphoria in the next round. All right. Okay. Number 49, Togetherness, 2015. Number 52, We Are Who We Are, 2020.
We Are Who We Are. That's another show I'm gonna watch after this. Sound good?
And last but not least in this round, number 50, Looking, 2014. Versus number 51, The New Pope, 2020.
Which is a continuation of The Young Pope, and I was very confused today because when I was Googling, I was like, why is Jude Law on both these shows? And why are they it was so maddening for like 5 minutes. But I'm gonna go Looking.
Okay.
I actually watched that one.
And Looking will play McMillions in the next round, which means that We Are Who We Are will play Big Little Lies in the next round. All right, are you ready for round 2?
Yes.
Mind you, everybody, that there's no dragons, because fuck them dragons. And in round 2, just letting you know. All right, so a Black Lady sketch show or Little Britain USA?
The Black Lady sketch show.
All right. Los Spookies or Arliss?
Los Spookies.
How to with John Wilson or Entourage?
How to with John Wilson. My love of turtle cannot take him that far.
Somebody Somewhere or Ballers?
Mm. Oh man, baller. Somebody somewhere. I just like ballers, baby. I don't think
So,
they say that ever, but I say that.
so wait. So which one are you picking? That got confusing.
I'm gonna go with somebody somewhere.
All right. The Defiant Ones or I Know This Much Is True?
The defiant ones.
Random Acts of Flyness or Avenue 5?
Avenue 5. Hugh Laurie.
All right. And Avenue 5 will play a Black Lady sketch show in the next round. Barry or The Third Day?
Barry.
I May Destroy You or Bored to Death?
Ooh. Bored to death.
And Bored to Death will play Spookies next round. Well, Spookies in the next round, sorry. That's Spookies in the next round. I'm sorry, I said that so wrong. Betty or the Gilded Ages?
Betty.
Insecure or Perry Mason?
Insecure. Of course. Get out of here. Perry Mason.
The Last of Us or Big Love?
The Last of Us. Have you seen the movie with that guy and Nicolas Cage?
The one that makes his pain himself?
Yeah. That was really funny. I just watched it this weekend. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So funny.
The Rehearsal or Westworld?
Ooh, Westworld.
All right. And Westworld will play How To with John Wilson in the next round. Tracy Ullman Show or 6 Feet Under?
6 Feet Under.
Okay. And 6 Feet Under will play Somebody Somewhere in the next round. Succession or Tales from the Crypt?
Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah, that was a hard one for you, huh?
It's like white guys, this weird little puppet.
Tales from the Crypt will play Defiant Ones in the next round. Silicon Valley or John Adams?
Silicon Valley.
The Wire or the Righteous Gemstones?
The Righteous Gemstones.
Oof.
Omar is great, but I mean, he is no Righteous Gemstone.
So you're a big Righteous Gemstone fan?
Yes.
Really big one? It's so good? Cool. Righteous Gemstone play Barry in the next round. All right.
I gotta go.
Let's see how much of a fan you are. Let's see how much of a fan you are when we get to that. All right. Veep or
Not
animals? Veep or animals?
Veep or animals?
Yeah.
A Veep.
All right. The Deuce or Exterminate All the Brutes?
The Deuce.
I haven't watched The Deuce, and I'm pretty sure I will be. But The Deuce literally just sounds like somebody taking shit.
Yeah, that's what it's about. The bowel movements of the world.
Right. Curb Your Enthusiasm or Winning Time: The Rise of the Laker Dynasty?
I'm gonna go the Lakers just to get that guy out of here.
All right. Winning Time will play Betty in the next round. Boardwalk Empire or Enlighten?
Enlighten.
Enlighten will play Insecure in the next round. The Sopranos or Getting On?
Getting On.
Good job. I was not a big fan of the Sopranos. Uh, but Getting On will play The Last of Us in the next round.
Respect for that fucked up finale though they had. I love it. Leave them wanting more.
Oz or Room 104.
Oz.
Eastbound and Down or Lovecraft Country.
Lovecraft Country.
And Lovecraft Country will play Silicon Valley in the next round.
Problematic boyfriend Jonathan Majors. God dang it.
In Treatment or Euphoria.
Oh, Euphoria.
And Euphoria will play Veep in the next round. Looking or McMillions.
Looking.
Big Little Lies or Who We Are Who We Are. And it's the last one in this matchup.
We are who we are.
And We Are Who We Are will play the Deuce in the next round, which means that Oz will play Looking in this round. All right, so we're on round 3.
Okay.
So the highest seed will get a bye automatically to the quarterfinals.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, no. Okay.
All right. A Black Lady Sketch Show or Avenue 5?
The Black Ladies.
All right. And the Black Lady Sketch Show will get a bye into the quarterfinals. Los Espookies or Bored to Death?
Bored to death.
Thank you, because I'm not gonna lie to you. I hope you won't cancel me, but I don't know about saying that's right. So,
Yeah.
there you go. How to with John Wilson or Westworld?
Oh God. It's so good, but Westworld. What at Westworld? Westworld.
This where it start getting harder for you. Okay, here you go. Somebody Somewhere or 6 Feet Under.
Somebody Somewhere.
And Somebody Somewhere will play Bored to Death in the next round. The Defiant Ones or Tales from the Crypt.
Tales from the Crypt.
Barry or the Righteous Gemstones.
This is like that Sophie's Choice movie.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go Barry.
Okay.
I love Bill Hader more. But any other day, Righteous.
And Barry will play Westworld in the next round.
Oh God. Okay.
Betty or Winning Time with the Lakers Dynasty. The Rise Lakers Dynasty.
Betty, it's time for the Lakers to go.
All right. And Betty will play Tales from the Crypt in the next round. Insecure or Enlightened.
Insecure.
The Last of Us or Getting On.
The Last of Us. It's not as good as The Mandalorian, but
Okay. Silicon Valley or Lovecraft Country.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. One amazing season versus, they had a handful. I gotta go Silicon just because I didn't get more of Lovecraft.
And you won't, which is kind of sad. Peep or Euphoria?
Euphoria.
And Euphoria will play Insecure in the next
round.
round.
My God. Oh. That might be harder than Barry and Gemstone.
the Deuce or We Are Who We Are?
We Are Who We Are.
And We Are Who We Are will play The Last of Us in the next round. And last but not least, Oz or Looking?
Looking.
And Looking will play Silicon Valley in the next round.
Okay.
All right, we are on round 4.
Okay.
All right. The Black Lady Sketch Show already has a bye. The lower part of this bracket will get a bye. We get right to it when I tell you. And it will all make go to the semifinals. So, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Somebody somewhere or bored to death.
Somebody somewhere.
Okay. Barry or Westworld.
Westworld had some stumbles. Gotta go Barry.
Betty or Tales from the Crypt.
I'll go Betty.
Insecure or Euphoria.
Because it's more relatable, I wasn't like a cool kid. I gotta go Insecure. I didn't
Okay.
live that euphoria life.
All right. The Last of Us or We Are Who We Are.
The Last of Us.
All right. And last but not least, and whoever wins this will play the Black Lady Sketch Show. So just let you know. But Silicon Valley or Looking?
Silicon Valley.
And Silicon Valley will play a Black Lady Sketch Show, which means that The Last of Us will play Somebody Somewhere.
Ooh.
And Insecure will play Barry, which means that Betty is your bye to the final 4.
Damn it, Betty. That's good.
That's what you picked.
Betty?
All right.
Betty's a
So,
biatch.
so just letting you know that you should give Betty a chance. It's in your final 4. Just let you know. All right. So Betty's in your final 4. We gotta see what we gotta see what other shows will be in your final 4. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. A Black Lady Sketch Show or Silicon Valley?
Silicon Valley.
All right. Somebody Somewhere or The Last of Us?
Somebody somewhere.
And Somebody Somewhere will play Silicon Valley in the next round.
Okay.
Oh wait, what did I just do?
Said Barry and Insecure can just move on.
No, wait, I did something wrong. I did something wrong. Give me a minute. Thank you. All right, that's what I did. Okay. All right, Somebody Somewhere will play Silicon Valley in the next round, which means that whatever you pick out of the next one, we'll play your favorite show, Betty, in the next round. All right. So, Barry or Insecure? That get to say that it's gonna be harder and harder. Okay.
Like you have to balance out the characters. Oh, I gotta go Barry.
Okay.
NoHo Hank's one of the best characters ever.
All right.
Sorry, Issa.
So your final 4 is Silicon Valley, Somebody Somewhere, Barry, and Betty.
Go Betty.
Like I always do these brackets for myself. And do you want to guess how many we have in common?
0.
We have not a damn thing in common. All right.
You like dragons.
I do love dragons, and that's one of them. I love dragons and fucked up vampires. So True Blood is one there. Game of Thrones is on there. Ballers is on there, and Vice Principals is on there. Vice Principals is fucking hilarious. Those are my final 4.
Baby.
However, I did have the Beckley sketch show and the quarterfinals. It just couldn't be True Blood. This is what it is. All right, but it's not about me. This is about you. So wherever you pick out these 2 matchups, we'll go to the finals. Whoever lose goes to the 3rd place game. However, though, I listen. I already know what's going to be a fourth place. Just go along with the please. All right. So, somebody somewhere, or Silicon Valley.
go Silicon. I've had more seasons with it. I have more time with it.
Okay, so Silicon Valley will be in the finals. Somebody somewhere will be in the third place game. Betty or Barry?
I'm gonna go Barry.
Okay, that means that Barry will play Silicon Valley in the next round, and Betty will play somebody somewhere in the third place game. So let's do the third place game first. Okay, what is the third best TV show on HBO according to this bracket? Is it number 5, Somebody Somewhere, 2022, or number 13, Betty, 2020?
You know, Betty got to 13. It must be good. But I gotta go somebody somewhere.
I mean,
I'm gonna check it out. I gotta now.
Rotten Tomatoes did these, so we don't know if it's actually that good, but it is ranked 13th though. However, though, this is not about third or fourth. This is about the best. Kendra, what is the best HBO show of all time? Is it number 10, Barry, 2018, or number 29, Silicon Valley, 2014?
It is Barry.
So your rankings is number 1, Barry, number 2, Silicon Valley, number 3, Somebody Somewhere, and number 4, Betty. How do you feel about that?
Betty got far. I would probably put Insecure in there if I could, because that's what I was thinking would make it, but it didn't stack up that way.
I'm actually surprised you picked Betty over Tales from the Crypt. That would have been easier. It would have been easier.
It's a teen comedy. That's what I lean towards. So I'll probably like it. I'll report back. Maybe.
Yeah, please do. Please
It'll be number 1. It'll beat Barry one day.
All right. So I want to thank Kendra for coming on to do the HBO shows. Kendra, if you can talk about your podcast, where to find it, what it's about, all that kind of good stuff.
Crushgasm. You can find it at crushgasmpodcast.com. My guests come through and they talk about a specific crush they've had in their life. Dre came on, talked about a MILF crush. He also talked about the year 1993. We have a lot of good ones. This season, well, not really season, but in the next batch, we have crushes on hall passes and reality stars. So many good things. We have Today We Laughed and Learned, a friend of the network, coming through to talk about an 80s movie crush they both love. So that's pretty exciting. And Food Show Fanatics on Spotify. Look us up.
All right. Well, I want to thank Kendra for coming on to do the HBO show. I just asked the chat who could do this because I found it interesting to see what people's mindsets are about things like this. You are very comedy heavy on your Final Four. I'm very nerd heavy on my Final Four. It is what it is. That's how we are. All right. Howard, though, if you guys listen, this is an open forum. Anybody can come on and do these brackets. I'll be okay for doing it. However, though, you have to do a bracket that I already made because these are a bitch to make. I want to thank Kendra for coming on, and we are out.